新年快乐 Happy Lunar New Year! Join us to explore Lunar New Year, a holiday that dates back thousands of years. Today, we will talk about the origin of the holiday, the legend of Lunar New Year, a story of the zodiac signs, as well as Lunar New Year traditions in different families. The Lunar New Year is one of the most important holidays in many Asian countries and the Asian diaspora. It begins with the first new moon of the lunisolar calendar and ends on the first full moon of the lunisolar calendar, which is 15 days later. For more than 3,000 years, ancient China used the lunisolar calendar, meaning dates are determined by both the moon and the sun. It usually happens between January 21st and February 20. This year, 2024, the first day of the lunisolar calendar is February 10th. Today, Lunar New Year celebration is filled with happiness, but according to the legend, it didn't start out that way. This is one of my favorite legends of the Lunar New Year. It really explains why you see a lot of people wear red, hang up red or colorful lanterns, and light firecrackers.
A long, long time ago in China, there was a big, scary, nasty beast named Nian, whose name means year. He had razor-sharp teeth, giant claws, and a really mean growl. Most of the time he lived in the wilderness, but on the darkest night of the year, when the new moon was in the sky, he would sneak into the village and scare everyone in sight, even the animals. People dreaded the new moon for many, many years, until a wise man taught them the three things Nian was afraid of: loud noises, fire, and the color red. The next time Nian came, the villagers fought back. They hit their drums as loud as they could, lit every firecracker they had, and wore the color red from head to toe. Nian ran far away and never came back. After that, the people started celebrating the new moon instead of fearing it. That celebration became a 15-day festival of family, food, and good fortune called Lunar New Year.
One unique part of Lunar New Year is the Chinese calendar, which names each year after one of the 12 zodiac animals. The 12 animals represent years, but also have lucky meanings. We usually see the animal chart in a circle because after the 12th animal, we go back to the first animal year again in a cycle. There's a special order to the list of animals told in an old legend, which you will hear about in the next video.
Every Lunar New Year is always represented by one of 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac, chosen by the Jade Emperor of China centuries and centuries ago. According to legend, a long time ago in China, the Jade Emperor held a great race. The first 12 animals to reach his palace would be the winners, and they would each get a year named after them in their honor. During the race, the ox was winning until he had to cross a rushing river. The rat was right behind him and couldn't swim very well. So the kind ox let the rat ride on his back. As soon as they got to the other side, the rat jumped off and scurried to the finish line to win the race first. That's why the first year in the Chinese zodiac calendar is the year of the rat. 11 other animals reached the palace to create the 12-year cycle of the Chinese zodiac. It's said that the animal your birth year is named after can shape your personality and destiny. You might be honest like a dragon or smart like a monkey. When your animal takes its turn in the zodiac cycle, legend has it that your year will be full of surprises. But no matter which animal you are, everyone is excited to honor these ancient traditions, even in modern New Year celebrations.
Today, Lunar New Year brings families together all over the world. In fact, billions of people travel back to their homes and families in China for a fun gathering and for delicious New Year feast. Traditions include serving 2 whole fishes and saving one for leftovers to represent surplus in the new year. Serving a whole chicken to represent wholeness and prosperity. I'm a little sad that I can't go visit my families around this time of the year, but I started my own traditions here in the US. Every year, we put on Chunlian, the spring festival couplets. Spring Festival couplets are composed of a pair of poetry lines vertically pasted on both sides of the front door and a 4-character horizontal scroll affixed above the doorframe. Putting on couplets expresses people's delight in the festival and wishes for a better life in the coming year. I also follow the tradition to dress up in red and give kids red envelopes with a little cash inside to bring them good luck. Our small family love to drink tea and have hot pot with lots of friends to celebrate this day. Hot pot allows us to have a variety of different foods at once without putting a ton of effort prepping and cooking. My husband Hyung-sun is from South Korea, which also celebrates Lunar New Year. However, instead of red clothes, they dress in traditional Korean clothing called hanbok. Hanbok is colorful and flowy, but have many layers and takes a long time to put on. In order to receive New Year lucky money in Korea, which usually concealed in a white envelope, Koreans have to do sabbat, an act of kneeling on the ground and bowing deeply so that your hands are also on the ground. Younger people must bow deeply to their elders and wish them a happy new year. This deep traditional bow signifies respect. They also eat rice cake soup and play fun games together on the New Year's Day.
This is how Lunar New Year is celebrated by some of our NPES families.
Hi, my name is Lena, and I'm 7 years old, and I like celebrating Chinese New Year. And some of my traditions are we put stuffed animals that are the animal year around the house, and we sometimes get red envelopes, and we also go eat a special meal that's called dim sum.
In our family, one activity we always try to do for Lunar New Year is make dumplings together. Dumplings are a special New Year food because they're shaped like the golden money that was used in Imperial China long ago. Making dumplings is a group activity. Often families join together to make dumplings. Everyone helps, from the youngest children to the older members of the family.
A dragon or lion dance is the highlight of many Lunar New Year festival celebrations. The parade includes a long, colorful dragon being carried through the streets by many dancers. The Chinese believe that performing the dragon dance drives away evil spirits and welcomes in good luck and blessings for the community. Tet is Lunar New Year in Vietnam. It is typically celebrated for 3 main days. The first day of Tet, a family reunion day, is spent with immediate family eating and playing games. The second day is for visiting friends to wish them a new year full of luck, and the third day is traditionally spent visiting temples.
Thanks for watching this video. Sharing Lunar New Year traditions helps us spread joy and happiness.
Lunar New Year is open to everyone. You can join the festivities by trying some of these traditions with your family.
We wish you a new year full of luck and fortune.